What's the number one challenge that agents have inside of open houses? It's getting the prospect to open up so that you can book an appointment. And in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly what to say word for word, how to get your prospects to open up and book appointments from the open house. Let's get into the video. One of the big challenges that clients have when they come to us is, hey, Vic, we're doing open houses. We don't want to spend money on leads. We don't like online leads. We're doing open houses, but we're not getting appointments out of them. And we feel like we're just spinning our wheels, doing more open houses, giving up our weekends, spending time away from our friends and family, but we're not getting the result. So I wanted to take some time today to share with you guys something that I've been working on with my top clients. And it's what we call the Million-Dollar Open House Playbook. And what I'm going to teach you guys right here is how we can actually book an appointment, right? How do we actually book an appointment from an open house? The second thing I'm going to teach you guys is, maybe the first thing I'm going to teach you is how do you actually get the information? Because doing an open house and not having the information is kind of like having a farm, having fruit on the trees, but not knowing how to get the trees off, the fruit off the trees. So we got fireworks in the background. Go Riverside, go. So let's jump into it, right? When we walk somebody through the door, okay, it's really simple. Somebody knocks on the door, duk, 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 duk. You're going to go, hey, my name's Vikram, and you are, and you smile, right? You're going to be friendly, not overly excited, but you're going to use a friendly tone, right? Hey, my name's Vikram. Welcome to my open house. Welcome to 123 Smith Street. What was your name? Bob. Hey, Bob, nice to meet you. Just real quick, before I let you guys go check out the home, the owners actually asked that we check you in real quick. And as you do that, you have an iPad in your hand and you start to look down, and I like to have a pen, right? So I have an iPad pen because it just feels a little bit more official, but you don't need one. But you should have a program, right? So you should definitely have a program that you're utilizing, like Open House Pro, or maybe your CRM has it. And you're just going to look down and you expect them to give you the information. I would say about 90 to 95% of people, so 9 out of 10 people, 9.5 out of 10 people are going to have no problem giving you the information, right? So remember, there's always going to be the jerk, but we don't base our business off the jerks. We base our business off of the 9.5 nice people in the world, all right? Because I would much rather have 8 or 9 out of 10 people versus 0 because one person said, oh, I don't want to give you my information. Cool. And if they give you weird, creepy vibes, say, hey, I apologize, can't let you into the open house, seller's rules. What we could do, though, is you can either schedule a private showing with your agent, or, we can meet at my office. You could give me your ID, and then we could come and do a private tour that way, right? And then they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, you're being serious. You're not going to let me in. Yeah, it's not my rules. It's just the seller's. They just want to know who's rummaging through their underwear drawer. Boom, you're done, right? That's it. And if you do not have an obligation to let everybody in the open house, right? Creepy vibes, I just don't let them in, right? My safety is worth more than a sale. So anyway, so now we're going to ask our first sorting question. Now, I was curious, did you find the home online, or did you find it from the signs, or did you find the home online, or do you utilize like other sources? Right? Do you notice the tonality, the verbal cues, the conversational like question asking, right? It's a structured question. It's a structured conversation, but it feels normal and natural. We're flowing. So yeah, hey guys, nice to meet you. So, hey, got all your information here that I needed for the sellers. Now you're going to hold a brochure, right? And I was curious, like, did you find the home online, or did you find it from the signs? Did you find the home online, or do you have other sources? If you get a lot of people that come in with an agent, or say they come in with an agent, and you just have this like weird thing that I need to ask the question, I don't really care if they have an agent, because I know that their agent hasn't sat down and strategized with them, right? So I don't really care that whether they have an agent or not, because I want to sit down and have a strategy session with that person, because most people haven't, right? And they're going to be like, oh, well, we saw it online, right? So we're just going to go to online because I don't have a lot of time today. So let's say they say online, oh, cool. And I guess is that your primary source of finding homes? Or do you guys have other sources, right? So did you find the house online or did you see the signs? Oh, we found it online. Cool. And is that your primary source of finding homes or do you guys utilize other sources, right? Now they're going to tell you, no, that's all we're doing. Cool. They have no agent, right? Read in between the lines. Okay. And when you saw the home, right? Like when you guys saw the home online, I guess like, what was it that like really, really like, wait, what was it that really made you want to come and check it out today? Oh, the backyard. Oh, okay. And what's different about this backyard, I guess, I don't know, compared to the yard you're currently in, right? We're starting to build the gap. We need, before we start talking about the features of the home, because what most average everyday agents do, right? The average everyday agent, what they do is they go, oh, well, let me tell you. Oh, great. Well, welcome into the open house. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,600 square feet. It's on a 9,700 square foot lot. It was built in 2010. We remodeled the upstairs. We did this, we did this, we did this, we did this, we did this. And the person's like, whoosh. Yes, they already know what happened in the property. It's all this stuff is online. If they say they saw the home online, they already know. So instead of telling them about the house, figure out why they're there, looking at the house. Find out why that house is important to them. Because they just came from 4 other open houses where 4 other agents just vomited all this information on them. So let's be different. So yeah, hey, I guess like, what's different about this backyard, I guess, compared to your current backyard? Oh, well, it's bigger. So what? Bigger doesn't help you move the conversation forward. Oh, bigger? Right? That's all you got to do. Turn a statement into a question. Oh, bigger? They're going to go, well, yeah, it's bigger. Like our current space is a townhome and we have like a small patch of grass, right? And we have a patio and a little awning so we can sit down and barbecue and sit outside. But our current backyard, right? Because now we got a dog, we got 2 kids, our kids 6 and 4, as you can see, like they're pretty energetic. Our current backyard doesn't allow for the kids to play. It doesn't allow for the dog to run. It was great for my wife and I when we were dating and we didn't have kids and we just had the dog. But now that we have a bigger family, it just isn't working. Oh, okay. Right. And so now we have, how's that different than the current, right? So depending on their answer, like a more generic. So how's that different than your current house you're living in, right? So I guess like you having the backyard. So now they described the problem. They described the problem, right? They told you that the kids can't really run around, right? And it works for out, but we need to help them. We need to help them see the bigger picture. And I guess like with you having that bigger yard, right? Like how would your guys' life be different than it is now? Oh my God. Well, we could have the neighbors over, right? We could have our friends over. So we want to ask them how life will be different. Yeah, so what would be different about like your guys', I don't know, like your quality of life, or what would be different if you guys had this bigger backyard? I mean, this backyard's pretty sweet, right? They really decked it out. They got the barbecue set up. They got the pool. They got the grass area, right? Little garden area on the side. You probably didn't see that on the pictures, right? But like if you had this backyard, like how would things be different for you? Oh my God, we could have our cousins over. We could have our friends over. We could have birthday parties here, right? And they start to elaborate on the things. And you're holding a brochure and you're pointing. Well, the backyard's that way. You know, do you guys want to start there? Do you guys want to go upstairs and check out the 4 beds, you know, the remodeled the remodeled primary suite? It's got that claw tub. Do you guys want to go check that out or check out the backyard first? Oh, no, honey, why don't we go check out upstairs? Because the rooms looked really nice too. Yeah, my wife loves the bathtub. Oh my God, honey, that was such a great bathtub, right? My wife loves the bathtub. So here, you guys go check out the bedrooms. There's 4 upstairs, right? The primary suite's to the left. As you can see, they remodeled it. They did that about 3 years ago. They've also updated quite a bit of stuff upstairs. So go check it out. Here's a brochure, a little bit more information on the home. When you guys are done, come find me. I'll be loitering. Don't call the cops. I'm just going to be hanging out, loitering, you know. And I wanted to ask you guys like what you thought about upstairs, but then I also wanted to like point out a couple of special features in the kitchen and the backyard that I think based off of what you told me, you're going to absolutely love. I mean, I know I did, and the current owners love it too. Cool. Awesome. So now they go upstairs. What are they going to do, right? What are they going to do after they've gone upstairs? What are they going to do after they've gone upstairs? Put it below in the chat. Of course, they're going to do exactly what they said they would. They created a moral agreement with you, a moral contract. So they're going to go upstairs. They're going to check out the house. Now, I stand as close to the middle of the home so I can hear all the different parties talking, right? And I want to make myself accessible and I want to make myself available, right? So I don't want to be over their heads, but I want to be accessible and available. And I want to be able to listen to different parts of the conversation. Maybe I need to go check out the buyers because they're in the kitchen and they're talking about certain things. I need to go talk up there. Maybe I need to listen to the people upstairs. They're having a question. I run up the stairs, answer the question, run back down, right? I don't loiter. The other thing is when you're in the center of the house, you can give people space to enjoy the spaces they use most, right? The kitchens, the living rooms, the backyards, the patios, right? So they can talk freely, and then becoming good at listening, right? And paying attention to the signs, their body language allows you to see who's really into the property and who's not, right? Especially if it's your listing. Like if it's your listing, like I love to write the offer for the buyer and get 2 paychecks out of one deal. That's another training for another day. So now the buyers come back down, right? You've heard a little bit of their conversation. Oh my God, honey, babe, oh my God. And the kids are like, oh my God, daddy, the room. Look at this one. This has got the car bed in it. The little daughters going, oh, daddy, look, this one's got the dolls, right? They're already picking out the rooms that they like based off of the furniture from the previous owners. Or maybe it's vacant and stage. The girl's going to look at one. The boy's going to look at one. They're going to argue about, oh, I like this room, but no, I like this room better. You know, whatever. Those are all good things, right? So you're just smiling downstairs. They come down. It sounds like you guys kind of enjoyed it up there. What'd you think? Wow, it's really nice. Like, oh my gosh, like they really did a lot. Yeah, they did. What's different about the space upstairs in your current home? Always comparing to contrast. Well, our current home's super small. I mean, we could put our whole apartment, like our whole townhouse really into just the upstairs. And that's the kitchen, the bathrooms, the closet. It's like, oh, the closet. I forgot about the closet. The primary suite, that closet was massive. And all the build outs, right? You see they're selling themselves. Yeah, they did a pretty good job, didn't they? Oh, they didn't just do it. Like they went, oh yeah. So they're selling themselves, right? Cool. Well, hey, let me show you the cool stuff. Like that stuff's awesome up there, but let me show you what I really wanted to show you down here in the kitchen, right? Have 1 or 2 features, right? And then we'll go into the backyard because I know that that's really important for you guys as well. So like, awesome. So now you're going to show them, right? All the cool stuff, right? And when they come down, like when you go outside, so I think you guys said, I apologize. I get a little confused in these open houses. I think you guys said that if you had the space, you'd be able to entertain family and friends more, right? I mean, why is that like important for you guys at this point in life? Why is that important for you guys now though, to be able to entertain? Why not just keep going to your friends' houses? Why not just keep going to the park, right? Why not just not have your friends over as often as you'd like? Why not just like keep sending the kids to the neighbors' houses, right? You're trying to find more pain points at this time. So like if you're in a really busy open house, you should have 2 or 3 agents, right? And you guys just share the leads at the end. All right. It's not a big deal. Or you get the people you check in, they get the people, like there's systems around it. So if you have really busy open houses, because what you want to do is spend a few minutes with each person if you can. Right. So we had really busy open houses. So I had 1 or 2 agents with me at any given time in my open houses because I wanted to have that relationship, right? I want to be able to spend the 3 to 5 minutes per person, right? All this takes is 3 to 5 minutes. Like, and they go, well, we just wouldn't be able to do X, Y, and Z if we didn't have A, B, and C. And, you know, and God, and how long have you guys been like thinking about having A, B, and C for? Oh, we've been thinking about it for a long time. Oh, really? Right? So now we can hit them with what's called the game plan frame. And the game plan frame is like, hey, I know we just kind of met randomly at this open house. And I'm not even sure like if you'd find this helpful, but has anybody gone over like the strategies that it takes to write winning offers and find like all of the properties in the market, not just the ones on market, but the ones that like sellers are thinking about selling, but they haven't made the final decision? Has anybody walked you through like the processes involved of getting a really good deal on a home that you want at the price that you want and the terms that you want. And they're going to go, well, no, gosh, yeah, I didn't think so. Some of these agents out here are just so lazy. Hey, I guess would you find it beneficial if we could put some time aside on both of our calendars so I could walk you through what it takes to actually buy a home and be protected in this market? Would you find that beneficial? And they're going to go, oh my God, yes. Awesome. Well, here, let's do this. And then pull out your phone, pull out your calendar, book in a time in the next 3 to 5 days and walk them through, right, the $1 Million Buyer consultation, right? Walk them through the strategy session because you're prepared. And then you guys have clients. You have raving fans. And so if you got value out of this, right? I know this was a quick training, but if you got value out of this is exactly what our clients are doing. They're booking tons of appointments out of the open houses, right? This is exactly what they're saying and how they're getting a ton of appointments out of open houses. And we have brand new agents. Actually, it's a cool thing, brand new agent. She's just finished training. She was working as an assistant and then she learned these frameworks and she practiced and she did it the right way. She got the skills before she got her license. And she has already put, I think, 2 deals in contract. And she's brand new, just licensed, fresh as fresh can be. But she's booking the appointments, going to a strategy session, and then putting the people into contract because the people have a game plan to follow, right? So if you got value out of this, do me a favor, drop a like, follow, hit the notification button. So when I deliver more great content like this, you're the first to know, right? So that you're the industry leader in your market, or you can become the top agent. And then share this with a friend, right? If you have a friend, share this with them, help them out, help them learn, help them create more income. And if you want more information, you can go to Instagram, Coach Vikram Duel. You can also go down below. I think there's a link to our real estate sales dojo. If you go to the dojo, you can ask us for more information and we can actually just have one of our team members book in some time with you to chat about our online portals or our live group coaching calls or even our team training programs where we're training a lot of teams to do some really cool things right now. If you need a little bit of help with some stuff or you feel like I'm putting in the effort, but I'm not getting the results, just reach out to us. We'll get back to you. We'll talk about possible next steps. And in the meantime, I appreciate you being here. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep crushing it. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.